Spoisy Fruit. Today is August 10th, 2020, and today I'm going to test three different fruits. I'm going to test the Shiro Plum, the Sweet Treat Pluerry, and the Weeping Santa Rosa Plum. So three different varieties that are all interesting in their own way. I'm going to grab those fruit in just a second. In front of you is my Shiro Plum tree. This tree has been in ground for about 4 years, a little over 4 years. It's been doing very well. It's on a full-grown rootstock. I trim it pretty vigorously to keep it at a manageable size. Yesterday I removed a Methley plum. That was a tree that was planted at the same time as the Shiro, but that fruit just is not good enough in my opinion. We end up just not eating them, so we removed it and we're going to replace it with something that's better next year. So look forward to that. But this is the Shiro Plum, really pretty tree, really nice flowers in the springtime. Always productive, even if it's a really cold winter. So this is a great tree if you just want a productive fruit every single year. So this is Shiro Plum in front of you. I'm going to go grab those three fruit, and let's taste them. Okay, so I grabbed my 2 plums and 1 Pluerry. And now I want to take a closer look at each one of them. As you can see, the colors are really striking. We have yellow, purple, and red. On the left-hand side, that's the Pluerry. Bottom, Weeping Santa Rosa, and then up top on the right, that's the Shiro Plum. Beautiful night tonight, or evening. It's about 6:45. It was about 90 degrees today. We're getting nice cool nights and warm days, which makes excellent fruit for ripening fruit and getting nice sweet consistencies, which is what you want. So let's take a look at each one of these, and I'll give you my overall opinion from my experience so far of growing these for a couple years. Here's a Shiro Plum. Really nice looking piece of fruit. Yellow all the way through. You know it's ripe when it's turned totally yellow. You can eat them when they're a little bit green, but they're the sweetest when they're yellow, just like this. So there's a Shiro Plum. Let's take a look at the Pluerry now. This is Sweet Treat Pluerry, one of my favorite pieces of fruit. It will ripen over a very long period of time, which is super nice. It's very crunchy, very sweet. Has almost like a perfume-like quality to it when you eat it. Not like strong, but just like a little bit of a perfume-like taste. I don't know if that makes sense, but I really enjoy this piece of fruit. And this will be ripe for the next 2 to 3 weeks if the birds don't get it. And then finally, the Weeping Santa Rosa Plum. I actually have not had a ripe one of these. This is the first year I've had the Weeping Santa Rosa. So this will be very interesting. This will actually be the first time I've really tried it when it's close to ripe. I tried one about a week ago, but it wasn't quite ripe. So this is the Weeping Santa Rosa. Supposedly it's supposed to be better than regular Santa Rosa. We'll see. So those are the three varieties. I really like the Pluerry, like I said earlier. I also like the Shiro Plum. It's not one of my favorite pieces of fruit, but it's always productive, which is super nice. It always sets fruit, and it has beautiful blossoms. Always profuse blossoms, and that's really nice. So let's cut them open and see what we got here. Okay, so I cut open all three, as you can see there. Really nice colors. The Weeping Santa Rosa kind of has a that regular flesh color, and then a little pink on the outside. The Pluerry, as you can see, looks very nice. It's got a super firm texture, which I like, and then the Shiro Plum, just nice and yellow. Oh yeah, come here, girl. The dog's whining a little bit. Okay, so I think I'll try the Shiro Plum first. So let's grab that. This is the Shiro Plum on the inside. Yellow. Let's try this. It's nice, it's sweet. Doesn't have a strong flavor, it's mild. Texture is almost like soft jelly, a soft gummy candy. Kind of melts in your mouth a little bit, but it still has some texture, which I like. It's not like the methyl plum that just melts away. So that's a nice piece of fruit. Let's try the Sweet Treat Pluerry. So here's the inside of the Sweet Treat. And these are super crunchy and nice, which I really like. Very sweet, much sweeter than the Shiro Plum, but also has more complexity and much more texture, much firmer. Really like that piece of fruit. If you don't have that tree, I would definitely recommend you getting a Sweet Treat Pluerry. It is a fantastic variety, and just like the Shiro Plum, it always sets. So even if you have a pretty harsh winter, in my experience, you will get fruit off of it. Okay, finally, let's grab the Weeping Santa Rosa Plum. This one I've never really tried before. So here's the Weeping Santa Rosa up close. Pinkish hue on the outside. Looks a lot like a Santa Rosa plum. My mom has that tree at her house. So this will be very interesting. Here we go. Wow. So that's kind of the textures in between the Shiro Plum on the soft side and the Pluerry on the firm side. It's in between there. Kind of exactly what you want. It has that wonderful plum flavor. If you know what I'm talking about, it's unique to plums, but it has that very nice flavor and it's sweet. That's a fantastic plum. Even as much as I love the Sweet Treat Pluerry, I think I prefer the Weeping Santa Rosa plum. That is a fantastic piece of fruit right there. And I love the weeping habit. I'll show a picture of that in just a minute. But it also has very pretty blossoms in the springtime. So those are the three I've picked here. Hopefully you get an overall feel of these three pieces of fruit. My order for preference would be the Weeping Santa Rosa, followed by the Sweet Treat Pluerry. Those are very close. And then last is the Shiro Plum. The Sweet Treat will get riper, so maybe when it gets riper it'll be closer to the Weeping Santa Rosa, but right now I would give the edge to the Weeping Santa Rosa plum. This is Boise Fruit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.